People, allopathic people, made us as they are the modern and we are alternative. And we are accepting it because we not have a self. I'm not criticizing you, I'm telling about my role. We think we are inferior. So the British made such an attitude in our mind, which they are higher and we are subject to them. These things you may be knowing, but this is high time. Now there is no space for us to move. And we are all under the impression there is a strong constitutional law here, Indian constitution. So what is the difference of other constitution, Indian constitution? Can you just tell? Our constitution, any difference you have felt? The Socialist Soviet Republic. That means ultimately the public, we are the masters, and all other, including Indian president, to the Panchayat village officer and Prime Minister to the Panchayat member are our staff. We need not have to call them sir. Sir is a short form made by the British, slave I remain. So, in any point of view, don't call anybody other than your colleagues, you can call for respect. If you go to any government office, call them by name or by their official name. If you are going to a village office, call him VO, village officer. So here also, how they conquered our minds. The East India Company came here. Before that, the Mughal has exploited us. Why? Because we are the only people blessed with 6 to 6 seasons. We have everything in surplus. But the looters who are starving like Westerners, because they can't even went to outside because of their minus climate 23 and all. And the Arabs are having 50 to 60 degree higher temperature. But we even don't want this trust because we are free to travel on a very tropical climate. Am I right? But all these things, they made to think as, oh, you have got no dress, you have got tie, you have got pants. So they mesmerized us and foolished us. This is what has happened. And when they came to eat with us, we are having everything surplus. We thought, okay, let them. Because in a place where there are so many grasses, when a cow is feeding, is more coming, cow won't bother because there is enough. So the God blessed that way. But we never, our love, they mesmerized or they misunderstood it as our fear. And now what happened ultimately from the 75 years, we become honey bee collectors. Indians used to collect the bee. How many percent of the bee used to enjoy the bee, honey? Any idea? The தேனீச்சையிலவா அதில் எவ்வளோ பர்சன்ட் தேன் அந்த பீஸ் சாப்பிட தெரியுமா? Exactly. 1% or 0.01% கியூன் மட்டும்தான் இந்த ஹனி சாப்பிடுவேன். பாக்கி வந்தெல்லாம் வேற ஆள் எடுத்து போயிடும். The peddlers, looters came and they take over. Again, without any complaint, again we used to do the same thing, collecting honey. So today onwards, at least you should enjoy the life. Mainly, we never spend for food. அதுக்கு ஸ்லோகன் எழுதி வச்சிருக்கு, எள்ளு முறையை பணி எடுத்து பல்லு முறையை தின்னு கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் சாப்பிடணும் அல்ல. We should eat the best food. For example, so far we are the only people having 67% farmers. India is the only country where farmers are 67%. In other countries, including US, it is only 23%. But we never use good food. We export good spices. Even good nariyal kuda nalladhu nama export pannu kaachu dhaan venum. Edukku? So we don't go for money. We should invest on food. If we never invest on food, we will not have a good brain. Honey and the Deshiya cow, pure the type 1 milk is the best food for us. But unfortunately, we never have good honey or good ghee. Am I right? We are eating the poison of type 2, which make the disease. Similarly, we are copying everything, even British closet we installed as a status, and we are making piles. 60% of our community is having colon cancer due to the sitting closet. Now, Indian closet, namakku kuda adu respect illa. So we should have a self-esteem. So ultimately, what happened? WHO, you may be aware, WHO. How many people are aware of the WHO?
Everybody knows.
So what do you think about WHO?
World Health Organization.
Okay. So I used to call them as World Health Organization. On the last Zoom, 30 days back, I was lucky to call Tedros. By name I called, you are a looter and cheater because you sold the Ethiopia to the Western country. He is not even a doctor. With basic education, he went to US, he got a pharmacopoeia doctorate, not a practicing doctor. But by the name DR, we ever think, oh, he's an allopathic doctor. So allopathic doctors, we think they are something big. In fact, it is nothing because allopathy never made any advancement. Only the engineering advancement they purchased or baptized and telling modern medicine is expanded. Where the modern medicine expanded? Diseases has increased or decreased? Last 50 years, increased or decreased? So if the disease increase, how we can tell they are doing advancement? No. They made the engineering, MR scan, CT scan, and so many scan, digital work, and they are telling it is all the contribution of modern medicine. It is the contribution of modern engineering only. In 1972, WHO made it is made by a proprietor. It is not a public company. This World Health Organization is made by somebody from the Freshness family. And they made a single man committee in the Freshness, the daily Karangi, and made allopathy as the best medicine and banned every medicine, including the Ayurveda, homeopathy, alternative, everything. That are you aware? The history, when you are studying your Hippocrates, you are studying 125,000 and 1,25,000 colleges were there in US, which they told that it's a pseudoscience and they killed. Now there is not even a single medical college in America. But why? Our luck, we were in a position to recreate the India is the, or Kerala is the second birthplace of homeopathy. Homeo is the direct threat to the modern medicine because both are similar standards and similar protocols. The only thing is, you not hiding anything, they are hiding. And for your information, I forgot to tell, I am here because in here Saturday and Sunday, we were having a conference for promoting the urine therapy. Are you aware of the urine? Shivambu Seva, it is called. Drink our own urine. This way. From the urine itself, the modern medicine, the so-called modern medicine making 39 medicines branded, and they were selling it for more than 10 to 20,000 rupees. That is also somebody's urine. So everything they find only financial benefits. So like the Bali Sugriva Yuddha, they are financially rich, politically empowered. And we people, the so-called alternative, are very much poor and lethargic and sober. So this attitude, if you don't change, your survival is threatened. You think Ayush, about Ayush. What is your opinion about Ayush? Is it helping us? What are you thinking? Ayush is good for us. Ayurveda, Unani, so-called, is it good for us? Why everybody is bringing, just be with me, yeah. I'm not a super leader, I want to study from you. What do you think about Ayush?
After that, only awareness is created to public. After creating Ayush only, public came to awareness that some alternate systems also there, apart from modern system.
The same way we thinking. But as a researcher on this matter, when I gone through the research of my own way or with our people, they want to loot our technologies. So they are acting as our friends, and they want how we make this technology. For example, in 2014, Bill Gates, you may be knowing the BGMS, Bill Gates Melinda Foundation. They killed 430 Adivasis for doing the trial. No action we were taken. In Western country, if you want to do a trial on a living human being, their minimum risk itself is 25 lakhs dollars, means around 1 crore. Here they killed as a trial and error. All multi-speciality hospitals in Kerala, including Delhi, they are telling you, we are donating money for you people. No. Their interest is to suck our blood. Kirtad is the first thing they done in 1980s. You may be knowing Kirtad. Because our technology, everything depends upon the mind. Raga Rogadi, in Ayurveda it is telling, Raga means mind. So we treat first the mind. Similarly, the Homea is also doing the same thing, am I right? So you treat as a whole. But they are all symptomatic. Still today, they couldn't get the secret of soul, where the soul is. So we respect the soul like Ayurveda, same people like you also. The Kirtad people came here, and we have got so many Pachamari, that means what it is called, for Kadaladi. It is a single plant which can make Jalastamani, it is called. The yogis, when they are doing for this meditation, they take the water, take this Kadaladi, just after that it will be like appam. The water will be solid. Then the Ayush Pacha, the ISR, the NASA has taken. Because if you take this Arogya Pacha, I think Coimbatore Ayurvedic pharmacy, you may be knowing, on Dr. Ravi, who died recently. He only took the secret from the Adivasis, Arogya Pacha. That Arogya Pacha plant, if you take, simply you eat, 1 week, you need not have to take any food. So the NASA want to take it. Our Vaishajya means medicines. We are not giving direct iron. In our plant, the content is there. All these technologies you may be knowing. But recently what happened, even the Hangman, why he made the homeopathy, you may be knowing, because of the exploitation by the brutal allopathy. Still it is continuing, and this is the time you should awake and arise, not stop till the goal is reached. So what is our goal? Our goal is you people should have the same status and standard like the so-called allopathic medicines and doctors. Because you are not inferior. First 3 years you are all studying the same thing. I think anatomy, pathogen and everything is same now. But in the last 2 years you were changing from the arm up. Now another idea what they are going is to demoralize you. The corona time, are you aware, the corona time the so-called vaccine they made, even though it was not a vaccine. Why the corona vaccine or co-vaccine is not a vaccine? You know anything? Anybody can tell why it is not a vaccine? The Covishield or the co-vaccine is a vaccine? By forcible. That means there is no democracy wherever they ended. Okay, and I am one of the man who made the case against the children's vaccination in the High Court. Okay, giving a case is not so easy because the protocol for the legal side is everything we should provide. 14 P1 evidences, including the mask make cancer, I given the paper to the High Court. So giving a case, minimum you should have to have 5 to 10 lakhs rupees you should spend. So the people will be thinking either I am lunatic or I had some hidden agenda. So generally people will think I had a hidden agenda because I saw your honorable director in the morning in the chairman's place and I was very speedy. I told, sir, I want to come to your people and want to make some speech to your students and all. And you are thinking, easy target, what is it? What's my speech? Then I told, these are the papers I want to present. So now for your information, IFPH, are you anybody care IFPH? Yes. Only one? International Forum for Homeopathy Lovers Promotion. And I am one of the coordinator at the time of the Corona starting. So Corona starting time only they made all other doctors as their assistants. When you went for Corona treatment, they told, we only can treat, you be our blood collection center in the assistants like, nursing assistants. They were not treated the doctors as respected the doctors. Am I right?
Yes.
The people who have went has seen. But as you were seasoned, you accepted it. But one of the Malayali doctor went, filed a case in the Supreme, and your medicine arsenic album was accepted by the Supreme Court after around 8 months. But still, the government not implemented because the health come under state subject. You should know, you should all study the democracy, okay? What are our fundamental rights and what the state subject and what the central have. So after getting the order also, first 6 months, they not disclosed it. Then again for contempt of court, we went for the High Court. Then only they allowed the people to do a distribution of the this arsenic album. So now one of the major allopathic doctor called Abi Philip, and his father is cancer specialist, endoscope specialist Philip Augustine. I am doing this what's called YouTube, what you can call YouTuber. So I made a big nuisance for them because they are selling the organs. One Dr. Ganapati from the MBBS side filed a case, and I had an interview with me. You can see in my YouTube, Thambi Nagarjuna. So all this enmity they created on us. And what they done, they made paper in the newspaper and the Wikipedia and so many paper. The arsenic album is a poison, and the homeo doctors has got no authority to prescribe it. So immediately some of the homeo doctors, including the IFH represented, and went to the Ayush and made a complaint. So Ayush sued him. So in return, now he filed a case in Supreme Court telling the homeopathy should be eliminated. So this is what I am telling. Ayush itself is having a double standard. Under the impression, it is making us to think Ayush is for us, but we failed in the case. So now they are asking the same protocol of allopathy to homeopathy and Ayurveda. So there is only two options. What are the two options in the war front? If you are in a war front, what are the two options? Do or die. So now, my dear colleagues or doctors, either you should have to win or you should have to stop it, because their agenda is to eliminate homeopathy from the world. So you should have to stand. Either you should have to make the same protocols which they are asking. So every medicine you are giving, scientific you have to make. Ask even your children, that means your students, be prepared to make all documentary evidence and present, because when they are coming with sword, you should have the same sword with you. Am I right? Otherwise you will fail. So you people want to fail or you want to win? So you should win. This is my request to you, and this is a paper by the WHO. This is also they are going to implement IHRC. Previously, you know what is pandemic it is called, I think. 100 years back, when the people are heavily dying without a sufficient reason or we can't compensate, it is called pandemic. Now the version itself they have changed. Symptoms they are making as pandemic. Symptoms, because this is why they told, oh, that area is completely having corona, this area is completely having fever. So without any proper scientific research, they implemented the law. And now the latest amendment, they are telling legally all the countries are binding. That means it is a way of tarnishing our democracy and indirectly in the nature. So WHO or World Health Organization planning to have a proprietary concern to demolish our democracy. So don't allow. These papers copy, I have given the soft copy to doctor. So you people make a decision at least every day, 1 hour you should sit, make the documentation of the cases. He showed me a paper on video, which on vocal, but they are telling there is no documentary evidence. So you find out what are the way they are making the documents in Lancet or in PMC or whatever, because you people can keep the same standard, not like our Faishaj Ayurveda and all, because you are almost allopathy. The only difference is you are going this potency basis, which they are going into crude basis, vice versa. That is the only difference between allopathy and homeopathy. Am I right? If I am not mistaken. So you should be prepared, and we want all this alternative to be in the mainframe. You people are not alternative or substandard people. You are the best, and our children should be best. Otherwise, they will not have a future. So they want to have a dilution in your qualifications and telling now latest Ayush has made a decision. 3 years qualified nurses can go as Ayurveda doctor by 2 years more study. So next month they will make another law. BSc doctors can be indirectly called as homeo doctors. Let them go for a temporary 6 months or 2-year class. So ultimately they are telling in rural area there is no sufficient doctors to practice, and you think it may no. Their idea is after 1 or 2 years, idea they will tell this is not you can't call as a doctor because nurses are doing the same job. So even you remove your DR. You want it or you want to be a top. This is the message I am having. I don't know how many people are trusting me or how many has got the messages. So do this WHO want to monopolize, and they are telling now it is statutory and mandatory, whatever they order, you should have to imply. And the chairman of the WHO is the ultimatum like a proprietary concern. So in a beautiful country with 140 crore people, with having self-sufficient and self-support, whether we need this any support from the foreign country? We need. And all our people, they are telling India is a hell, so they want to go to America, they want to Canada. And I have 2 sons. One is in Australia and one is in London. So I can't tell it's a good job, because ultimately when I die, they may make a what is called one direct WhatsApp live call, and even the ceremonial parade of my cremation, they will say, "Acha, bye bye." So we don't want our children to go out. Already around 3% of the children has gone. They made an arrangement or a news that India is a hell. No, which India is the only paradise which we needed not to depend anybody. We have everything. So eat the best food, think the right way, and do. Namaste. So all of you should have to join with IFPH. Tamil Nadu, I think his best friend is the lieutenant for him. He only given the idea. So in IFPH, you people should have to come. I was a coordinator of the IFPH. Now, as I am propagating this urine, they feel ashamed of me and they simply removed me. But I am quite sure urine is the ultimate answer for the corona deaths. Corona death, even single case, not file a AEFI. You may be knowing what is AEFI. You know what is AEFI? You know or no? What is AEFI? I am not surprised, because the medical officer of allopathy and the collector in a meeting, I told you should have to do the AEFI. when they are asking to me, what is AFA? I told, I am only 10th class studied. Advice even following immunization protocol, postmortem should be done for anybody died after vaccination, even after 10 years. So if anybody dying, your neighbors or your relative, immediately you should write to the police station, do a AEFI protocol postmortem. Because otherwise you can't even go for claim it is a vaccination death. Okay? So this study, almost all things are now available in the Google and the social media. So be corporate, alert 1 hour, you should have to think, don't come simply for money alone or salary alone. No. The youth and the next students are the asset of our country, big country, because I am on date of expiry already 70 years. Okay? So anything if you want to ask or any doubt or if you believe me or you, yeah. I should have looked because immediately I am not getting, because it is written by our doctor, I think either by, there is an Arabica, the book name is Authorika Malavarica. I can send the number. My number is 828113590. And my YouTube is Thambi Nagarjuna. 82811359000. Thambi Nagarjuna. You can Google or you can search in the YouTube. So be strong, people. We want to be the number one. Okay? So don't trust the Ayush completely. They are playing double standard. About the Kirtad, I not told. Kirtad came with a 300 crore external funding. They went to all Adivasis, stayed with them, shared the bed, collected all the details, and one fine morning they stopped. Similarly, Ayush is also funded, foreign funded agent want to tarnish us. This is the information I am having. I got no second thought about telling them. It is videoing and I will air it also. So don't even trust Ayush, but they will tell, you have got no documentary evidence. What I can tell? Like the Pilatos told now. What the Pilatos told? I am ready to support you, but where is your evidence? You people doing all this pseudoscience. Is it my problem? So you act as a nurse or go for some other job or be assistant of allopathy, which don't do it in your lifetime. So be respectful. Yeah, so I am giving the invitation for the Saturday program here. Name if you want, I can write. On 11:30 we will have program. Our chairman will be inaugurating the program. It is about the urotherapy. Other than that, everything can be cured by urine. And for scientific, I need the paper from you. Okay? Whatever the supports you need, anytime you call me, I will be here within 24 hours. So I need your strong support because India have everything. Why should we depend on all these people?
Sir, Morarji Desai was practicing this method.
Not only Morarji Desai, the people who are practicing urotherapy is crossing 100 years.
But why that there is that much attraction in that?
Okay. You are Hindu?
Yeah.
Purnamadam, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyude, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnamevaya Shishyade. If I am passing the information to you, tomorrow you can be a therapist. So what is my benefit? Why you people are studying the medicine? For your survival. So if everybody is taking urine, there is no profession needed as doctors. The same Kidanalli, which can cure your liver, which we are charging 50 rupees. Now the Amrita hospital is charging 50 crore. So health is an industry like, and we are the only lucky people who are having sun for 65 days. And they have the guts to start the vitamin D specialist hospital. So we blindly believe what they tell. There are more than 10 cases in the corona time because I was not using the mask. And now, after undergoing the cases, the lawyers asked a big amount as consultancy. So I studied the law now. Now I have got a trust. I am the chairman, Nice Action Council. So I am teaching the people how to appear for your own case. Don't go with any lawyers. Lawyers will teach you. No lawyers have so far gone to the jail of their error. Similarly, no doctors has gone to the coffin box of their error. So these people are not good for us, including the doctor. Sorry to tell. Am I right? Time 11:30. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah. Our president is neurosurgeon, the fourth one in India, Dr. Banu. He is coming. Then I am the working president, and he is the founder. So we have got modern allopathy doctors also in our group, and urine is also a big medicine. And they are selling this tool. Are you aware? FMT, fecal microtransplant. Vegetable vegan stool they are selling for 10 lakhs rupees. And this Abi Philip, who filed the case against us in Supreme Court, his father is doing the same treatment. So all you people prepare the maximum documents. Tomorrow, your documents may be needed for us to fight this case. This case documents already is with him. Please share to our people. So find at least 1 hour every day for your profession on a respectable way. You are not inferior. You are much better than the allopathy. Allopathy means, padi means half. Either they will cut or they will paste. They have got no medicines. I can challenge. I had an heart attack some 8 years back. 11 days they put me in the ICU. On the 12th, there was no other option. So they want to send me out. So I was in Bahrain. They called my sons and told, your papa is in dangerous situation. He had 2 attacks in the hospital itself. So he need an angioblast. So I had connection with this Amada and all. So my children, they called this Amrita and arranged everything, including the ambulance, to come and pick me from the hospital. So the Peringai Sanjilava and the Sanji Madri Sanjil and Nare medicine and the Salmania Medical College and Velila Pota. So I told my 2 of my sons to do, immediately you should have get rid of Bahrain. And I thrown this medicine to a waste basket. And same art I am having. I never taken any medicine. In the 11th day also, they forcibly send the medicine through the IV to me. So all this, they are making us panic and suspicious. Oh, your heart. What heart? Heart is nothing. Your life is in the kidney. Kidney filtering nectar is urine. Kidney and liver are the more needed things in our life as per our Ayurveda anatomy. You may have studied the English anatomy and you are saying heart is something. I am not denying it. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I taken yours. So either you can be happy with me. Hope you are happy.
Okay, nice. Good.
Any questions from anywhere?
Out of this.
So good afternoon, everyone.
Yes.
So on behalf of RVS Homeopathy Medical College, so we, Director Sir, Principal Sir, Medical Superintendent, Deputy Medical Superintendent, teaching faculties, non-teaching faculties, and medical officers, hospital staffs, we thank ResourcesNo Sir for giving your...
And Basuma also is, Basuma, Balasubramanian is also supporting us.
ResourcesNo Sir for giving the valuable speech and awareness, creating certain awareness regarding this Tamil Nadu Urine Therapy Conference, which is going to be held shortly.
Yeah.
It is on 12th and 30th August in our campus, inaugurated by our Honorable Chairman, Dr. K.V. Kurusammy.
And also for the Dr. Said is the IFPH chairman, who is the first student of homeopathy. He is from Kerala, and Kerala has given so many contributions for the homeopathy also. Padiyar College and all. The first college, homeo college was started in Calcutta. After that, it is in Kerala. So Kerala has got a very good history of the homeo. So homeo people should have to be the best. Thank you.
Right.